Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be making some amazing Christmas crafts, DIYs and gifts for you and the family, and I'm going to be using the Cricut Maker 3 and the heat press, and I'm going to be telling you all about them. So if you're interested to see how I get on, then just continue to watch.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring, it will always be Christmas in my heart.
So hi guys, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Juliette and I do new videos every week on this channel. I do beauty, fashion, lifestyle, you name it, I do it. So if that's the kind of thing you're interested in, there is a little subscribe button down there in red somewhere. I would love for you to click that and stick around. It's completely free and entirely up to you. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. But first of all, I think let's just highlight the beauties in front of me. So thank you so much to Cricut for sponsoring this video today. I'm super duper excited. I've been a lover of Cricut for a long time, and we actually had the Maker, which was the one previous to this, which I loved. This is their new Maker 3. So if you don't know what a Cricut machine is, it is a cutting machine, and it basically can create so much for you. It can create labels, stickers, vinyls. You can use it to do transfers on fabrics and pillowcases and bags. There is so much you can create with this. The list is endless, and I'm just so excited to show you how I use it to do a few Christmas crafts today. Cricut actually do a range of machines from the Cricut Joy all the way up to the Maker 3. Anybody can use it, and once you get the hang of it, it is so amazing. So I'm going to leave this one in particular linked below. Each machine can do different things. So the Maker 3 in particular, that is in front of me, can do things like it can do vinyl, it can do cardstock, stickers, and it can even do thicker materials such as leather and thin wood. So this is definitely the Cricut of Cricuts. The one thing I love about Cricut is there are a wide range of products. So if you didn't want to do it on a professional level, or if you weren't looking to spend as much money for this one, they do other machines such as the Joy and the Explore, which are more affordable if you just want to use it like on a day-to-day basis for little things around the house, like making stickers for jars, which we all know is the craze at the moment. I'm excited to work with this machine today and show you exactly what you can create with it, and also wanted to show you how you can actually use it to save money. Even though it's quite an investment into the machine itself, there are so many ways that you can actually save money by owning one of these machines. I'm going to quickly open this up and show you it, but then I'm going to start doing some projects and showing you how it works. So this is how you open the Maker 3, and you can put different blades into here, or you can put a pen in here. You can have an embossment tool. There is so much that you can actually change out on this, but today I'm going to keep it as basic as possible for the reason of I am still learning. There is so much to learn about how to use this, but if you just want to do the basics, it is really simple. Okay, so let me show you some of the amazing crafts that you can create with the Cricut Maker and some using the heat press as well. So as you know, I'm a person that loves to find a bargain or loves to create something out of nothing. And I've got some amazing ideas for you, from using things around the house or upcycling things and saving some money, whether it be a craft for the home or something for a gift. So the first thing I want to show you, I'm going to leave the festive jumpers till last because honestly they are my favourite, but I'm going to start with something really simple, and that is these beautiful snowflake Christmas decorations. These were the easiest craft for me to do, and I will show a little clip of me actually making these, but all I needed to do was create a little decal using the red vinyl on the Cricut Maker, and I just put them onto these snowflakes. So these snowflakes are ceramic. They were from Hobbycraft and they were just £1 each. I needed the tiniest amount of vinyl. I think these are so beautiful and effective. So what you do is you click text. I really like this mahogany script, so I would click that and then I would just write in Lucas. and they are already joined up for you, but if you wanted to, you could click on it, and then you could click advanced and you could ungroup the letters so you can move them about individually, but I quite like them like that. So I'm just gonna move this one up here. So you can see on here I'm set it to inches, and what I did was I just measured how much space I've got here, and I've got roughly 1.5 inches that way and 1 inch that way. I'm going to make sure that this button over here is locked so that it moves it across and up the same, and then I'm just going to put it down to just under 1.5 inches, and that's Lucas's, and then I'm going to move it down just a fraction. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another one, text, use the mahogany again, and just put Leo, and then again I'm going to move him up here and take it down so it's the same as Lucas. Would click make it. Without matte, we don't need the matte. And then I'm going to use a red for this to put on the white snowflakes, because I thought that would be really lovely. And I'm going to click next. Then it is going to be Smart Vinyl Removable. Oh, these are really tiny, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some scissors. Try and get as much as you can off, because then the less you have to weed. Okay, so there you go, that's the two names. Ignore my stickers all over me. This is where the transfer tape comes in, so I'm just going to grab some of this out of here. This is exactly what it says on the tin. It's literally transfer from one thing to another. So you're going to pop that on there like that. And then I'm going to take this off. It should just come off nicely. And then I'm going to place it on the snowflake. And then that's it. Okay, I'm just going to quickly do Leo's. Two beautiful ornaments, personalised for £1 each. So in love with those. I did actually also pick these up from Poundland, which was 3 fillable baubles where you can actually open them up. So you could even put decals or vinyls of children's names on these and fill them with little presents to put on the Christmas tree. So many options to do with those little vinyls, and yeah, so I thought I would show you that one to start with. Second of all, we will move on to a fabric one, but I had a little bit of a brainwave. So if you followed my channel for a while, you will have seen that I picked up these gorgeous cushions from Amazon. They're actually the cushion covers. There were 4 cushion covers for around £10. I had a pumpkin one, and then there was one that said grateful, and there was another one that had some more little pumpkins on, and then also one grateful on it there. I've got an autumn one and one that says grateful. So I was thinking about what to do for this video, looking at these cushions and thinking, you know, they're beautiful cushions and I love them, and it's such a shame that they're only out for autumn. And then, you know, it got me thinking, what if I was to make them reversible? So Juliette got the Cricut machine out and made these beautiful Christmas cushions. So I used the white to do some of them. So I did a Noel, and then also I did this beautiful sleigh. So these are the white ones that I managed to do using the Cricut machine and the heat press. And then I also did these beautiful ones using the iron-on gold glitter. I did this one that says joy, and then my personal favourite, this beautiful glittered reindeer. So
So to do these cushions, it was so easy because I just used the Cricut design space. Like I say, I do pay for a membership, and the reason I do this is because I want to be able to access all these amazing images. If you go in and just search the main image page, you can already see all of these pre-designed decals that other people have put onto the design space that you can just use and create straight away without no fuss whatsoever. But for my design, I just typed in sleigh, and as soon as it came up, I scrolled literally for a few seconds before I saw the beautiful sleigh that I wanted to put onto our cushion cover. I selected it, and as you click insert, it goes straight into the design space. You can use again the rulers that go across the top and the sides to see how big you want it. I just measured my cushion covers. I knew that the width of the vinyl itself was 13 inches, so I just made sure I stayed inside that, and then that was it. That's all I did, and it was created. I also wanted to create the word ones, so again I went into the design space and found the initial for N for Noel. This one took a little bit of scrolling, but I finally found the fancy N that I wanted and popped that into my design space. So next I just needed to write the rest of the word for the O, the E and the L for Noel. So I click the little text icon at the bottom and that will bring your fonts up. Another one of my favourites is Classic Roman, so I just searched for that and got a little text box in there. Then just to finish the rest of the word, then I just need to resize it, which I am doing now by just highlighting the text and stretching it out proportionately, making sure that little padlock is locked so it goes vertically and horizontally at the same time. Then I'm just going to move that next to the decorative N that I've already popped in, and then I highlight the whole lot, so the N and the text that I've inserted, and then I use the actions button and weld. I just wanted to show you how to use design space really simply, but I will show you how they actually are cut out on the Cricut and heat pressed onto fabric on another later project. But I just can't get over how amazing they look. I think you'll agree that they are just so beautiful.
And I love these because they are just so plain and simple, but because I've used them on the back of these pillowcases, they haven't cost me any more money, and then when autumn is over, I can just flip them round, and then we've got a little bit of Christmas in our living room already with just a twist of a cushion. Next up, I'm going to talk vinyls again with you. And I've wanted to do these for such a long time, and I've seen them online and I just really wanted to give it a go myself, and I'm so pleased with how they've turned out. And it is these gorgeous mugs. So I'm going to show you mine up close on camera. So what I've got on it is I've got my initial in the J in the gold, and then I've used another vinyl to overlap it across the top in a white. And these were so simple and easy to do. The mugs themselves are just £1.19 from Home Bargains, and what I've done is I've actually done one for all the family. So I've done one for me and Matt, and then also one for each of the boys. And I thought this would be such an amazing gift to give to a family. Or if you just wanted to give like a child something for Christmas, I thought that this would be a really good idea. Make these amazing little hot chocolate cones to go inside their cups and just have it as a little gift. I think that looks so amazing. So these cones were such a bargain. I actually googled on Amazon to find these, and I got this huge pack of 100 cones. It even came with the little ties in there to tie around the top of the cone, and for 100 it was just $3.99. I think they're amazing because you can use them for this, but you can also use them for like parties, if it's your son or daughter's party, or party favours for anything really. And I didn't have any goggly eyes, but I have seen these pictures on Pinterest where you actually can make them into a little reindeer as well by putting 2 little googly eyes on and a little red nose to make them into little Rudolphs. So I thought that was such a good idea as well for popping into either those mugs that you can personalise or into a Christmas Eve box as well. So yeah, these are an absolute bargain. So simple and easy to make and a great gift for anybody. Okay guys, finally I'm going to move on to my favourite one that I've done. Christmas jumpers are a massive thing in this house. I love a Christmas jumper. I decided that this year I was going to create my own. So I will show you the boys first. These are for Leo and Lucas. So I've done them on these red jumpers, and if you see up close, it's like a glittery white effect, and they just say Leo believes and Lucas believes. And would you believe these jumpers were so reasonably priced? I actually got them in the school section at Asda George, and Lucas's was in the 5 to 6, which was 2 jumpers for £4, and Leo's 9 to 10, so his was 2 jumpers for £6. So this jumper was a £3 and this was £2. So such an absolute bargain. Now I'm going to show you the adult ones that I've done as well. Again, real bargain with the jumpers. I got them from Primark, just £6 each. And these are how they have turned out. Matt absolutely loves his. Daddy believes and Mummy believes. And I got mine actually from the men's section. It was in a medium, and I got Matt's in an extra large, but again, £6 each. Now, I have got to take into account the vinyl, because when I did see them online, I thought, oh my gosh, they're so expensive to buy when somebody makes them. But the vinyl is more expensive, like to have the glittery vinyl. But when you think the amount of creations you can make with them, it is such a good investment for things. I genuinely think you could make such a good run of a business out of this. Or if you've got children and you do things where, you know, they have a lot of things where they need Christmas, something for Easter, need something for a fancy dress party. There is just something always constant that they need, and I think it is just a really amazing way of doing things yourself at home. I actually did some of these crafts with the boys and they really enjoyed doing them as well. Okay, so let's get started. So you open this up and we're going to pop it on, and I'm going to start with the jumpers. So I'm going to show you exactly how I do those. So with Cricut, you download their app, and this is their design space, and you can, there's loads of stuff on there for free. I do actually have the membership, which is $7.99 a month, I believe, and that is just so you can get onto all the other, like there's loads more images and fonts and things like that. So you sign in, and then I'm going to go into my projects on this iPad. So I have already pre-done some projects for this video in particular and for Christmas, so I'm just going to wait for that to load up. Okay, so I've got them on here, as you can see. Go on to Lucas's project. Now, I'm going to go on to the project first just to show you kind of what it looks like. So you have to ignore my ring light. I'll try and avoid it. Big tip, one thing that I learned when I was using the Cricut machine, and that is get the measurement you want. So get your jumper, get a ruler, see how big you want the decal or the motif to be, and then you can create like just a square or a box on the design space in that size. So at least you know you want your decal to fit inside that square. Once we've finished, we want to click on that square and delete it, and so we've just got the design left. And then to make it all one, you just highlight it all and click actions, and as you can see on the bottom, actions, and then weld. and that welds that all together. So I'm going to pop you on the machine now to show you exactly how it works. So we're going to click in the top right here, we're going to click make it, and we don't need a mat. Woohoo! So I'm going to click without mat. This is how it looks. So it's going to load it up onto your screen. Now when you're doing iron on, you want to make sure you mirror your image. So mirror is off at the moment. So I want to click on that and click mirror on. Select your accessory, which is the Maker 3. So it all links through Bluetooth, which is amazing. And then you want to select what we're using. So we're going to be using Smart Iron On Glitter. And then it says load tools and mat. So I'm gonna get our iron on material, and this is another amazing thing about this, because it's the smart reader, you don't even need to cut this. You can just put it in as it is, and it even tells you exactly, make sure mirror is turned on, which is done, and iron on material is face shiny side down, which is this side downwards. So we're going to load it into the machine, press the flashing arrows. It's just checking we've got enough material, and then you click go, and then the magic happens. And that is it. Like, honestly, it comes out so quick. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is going to separate the design from the backing paper. Now the next thing we need to do, we've got that, is we just need to, what Cricut call, weed. So we just need to get out the little gaps in here. So in my Cricut machine, I have my tools you can also get from Cricut. You can get your scissors, and then this one here is the little weed tool. That is all of them weeded, and that is what it looks like. And now is the fun bit. So now I'm going to use the heat press. This thing is incredible. Again, Cricut kindly sent this out to me. You can get different sizes, and this is what you use to press your decals onto material. Also get this amazing carry case to store it in, so I absolutely love that, and I'm so grateful for having that to carry it around with. And then you also need to get this, well, you don't need to, but they also sent me this mat, which makes it a little bit easier to do the decals. So I'm going to pop that on there, and I'm going to pop my jumper onto the heat mat so that it is ready. Then I'm going to show you how to use this. Turn it on, you set this to 145 degrees, and then you just wait until the Cricut button goes green. So I'm just going to wait that to heat up. I always leave this timer at 30 seconds, and I'll show you why in a second. The most important step is to get your jumper ready, and then you want to pick your heat press up and put it where you're going to do it, and then you want to just set your timer for 30 seconds just with nothing there. Now I'm just going to do this for 15 seconds just to heat it up, and I do want to prepare you that when I take this off it almost looks like a dark square. That is perfectly normal. I did have a panic the first time I did it, but it is just this type of material. So once that is all done and there's no creases in it, I'm going to pop the transfer where we want it. Then you want to pick your heat press up, you want to put it on your design as best as possible, and then click the Cricut button again. You don't want to move it if possible. I'm going to keep it exactly where it is. Now I can see that there's also a corner here that didn't quite get done, so I'm just going to pop it on for another 30 seconds there. Like I say, there will be a dark spot, but ignore that. I did test this material and it just goes like a dark red when it's hot. Don't know why, but it's absolutely fine. Okay, once that's done, what you want to do is you want to get your design and you want to flip it over. Luckily for this material, because it goes dark, I can see exactly where I need to put the heat press, so I'm going to pop it back on, and you want to do this for another 30 seconds, and this is just to heat it from the back as well. Okay, let's take that off. We'll flip this back over and show you exactly how this is going to look. So just be careful, this might be hot, and you just want to start to peel back, transfer. And that is it, guys. Look how beautiful that is. Like I say, this will go darker and this will go back to normal, but how amazing is that? And the one thing I love is you can do whatever you want. You could do like the Dudley family believe, or you could just have the name, or you could just have whatever you wanted. So I'm going to just quickly show you the gold on the white as well, what that looks like. Guys, that is the gold glitter on the white. I think it is so effective. I'm so pleased. And the reason I wanted to do these was because these jumpers were just £6 from Primark, and you can just create whatever you want, and I absolutely love these. And I'm sure you agree that I think they are so effective. I absolutely love them. Guys, these are some of the crafts that I have made for Christmas using things from my own home with the Cricut Maker 3 and the Cricut heat press. Thank you so much to Cricut for these items. I genuinely have had so much fun. I do think I'm going to make a hobby out of making more things because I've really enjoyed it. I genuinely think that this cutting machine is so amazing. Like, I can't explain how much I do love it. So if you're somebody who's really into crafts, I definitely think you should check this machine out and let me know what your favourite creation was from today's Christmas DIYs. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. And until next time, guys, take care. Bye.